Okay guys, so as I've said earlier, I'm just going to end the live stream and then restart it. And right now I'm here at Empire City. Okay, so look at that. It's a very freaking laggy. It's Empire City Coliseum, home of VWE, and it's located at Solemn Win 216-18626. So that is the coordinates. So Empire City Coliseum is the heart of the entertainment scene in the Empire City RPG community. Okay, so again, I'm not part of this RPG community, but I'm here to watch some VWE wrestling. Okay. And right now I'm looking at some undressed avatar because things are still loading. As I've said earlier, if you see some gray things, that means the texture for that object or item is not yet loading. And look at that, here we have an avatar and I can see her behind because obviously she's not really not wearing anything. She's wearing something, but it hasn't fully loaded yet. Okay, so where am I again? Where's my character? There you go. I'm sitting here on top of this what do you call this part of the arena or stadium, the bleacher. So I'm at the audience. Okay, and just waiting for the event to start. Again, I'm at the Empire City, home of VWE Wrestling. Look at that, Wrestle Series X. My goodness, so I guess that is some kind of wrestling event. So right now, most of the avatars around me or residents around me are, you know, their body parts are all over the place. Look at that. I just saw something freaky and scary. Look at that. Look at that person. Wow, his body parts are all over the place. My goodness, it's so scary. So of course that happens because things are still loading. Fortunately for me, my avatar has already loaded. Look at that, it's fully loaded. I even still have my shabby. I guess I'm going to take off my shabby to reduce because it's a scripted object. So removing that will help, obviously. Okay, so just waiting for the event to start. Again, look at this girl. Look at her clothes. Okay, so she's obviously not naked, or she's obviously wearing something, and I think she's a wrestler. Karma Star. Okay, she's not wearing any tag or group. Okay, so excuse me for a second. Okay, so look at that, we have some viewers. Oh, Virtual Wrestling Entertainment. Hey, Kabalyero, I can see her behind. Okay, so because everything is not yet loading, so that is Second Life for you. Look at that, I can still see some gray things. Again, guys, gray means the texture hasn't loaded yet. And I can still see Karma. Look at that, I can still see Karma's behind. Ah, look at that, it's now loading. Okay, so she's starting to wear something. It's appearing. That's one problem with mesh body. So if you have a mesh body, you look great. Okay, so it's better than a classic avatar body. It looks great, but the problem with mesh body is that it takes time to load. So while it's loading, you're naked. You're not wearing anything, especially if you're wearing mesh clothes. Okay. So we have Virtual Wrestling Entertainment in the live stream, and also Rose Zenvi Vu. I hope I'm reading that correctly. Okay. So just waiting for the event to start. There's a lot of chairs. A lot of chairs. So I'm looking at a lot of potential weapons around the arena. So we have a lot of chairs around the arena, of course, but for some reason some of the fans are not sitting, they like standing. Well, most of them are sitting, of course. Again, it's laggy, okay, because of the number of avatars in the region. Again, this is Second Life, so if you get like 10 avatars in one place, it begins to lag. And this is a wrestling event. Obviously, this will attract more than 10 residents or 10 avatars or 10 players. So the lag will be very, very bad. So hopefully the lag will not be too bad that the event or the show is unenjoyable. Look at that. Look at the fireworks. Those are supposed to be fireworks, but again, because of lag, you're just seeing squares. Okay, squares. Grayish, greenish, yellowish colored squares, but in actuality those are fireworks. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so dead. You can literally pick on those people naked. So yep, right now their clothings are still loading. Okay, so someone is coming out. Again, I'm not very familiar with the wrestlers. I just like watching the events. So who is this guy? I'm too far away. So let's see if we can get his name. It's VWE superstar, the icon DHA. Of course, I can zoom in if I want to. Okay, and obviously, I'm going to want to zoom in. And look at that. The ring is loading. I think the ring is made of mesh. That's why it's a mesh. So we have the icon on the ring. I guess it's saying something. What are you saying, sir? Sir, please speak up. Speak louder. I don't know what he's saying. Because my voice is off. I turn off my voice because, you know, I don't want to accidentally click on my microphone and then start talking while there is an event happening. That would be extremely rude. Anyway, let's just watch it. I'm sure. Look at that. He's talking in chat as well. So you run like hell then. What? Okay. Oh, it's not the icon. It's it's just some fan. So nearby chat. Shouts who? Shouts Marco. Okay, you mean DH Cray Cray? I have no idea what that means. Okay, so we have some applause. Again, we have the spam from SL Sports Center and VWE Fan Association. So VWE Live resident, tonight it's time for some high octane action as VWE. Okay, so I'm already here. Shouts, oh, here we go, another Kurt bombastic promo. Is this Kurt? This is not Kurt. This is David Hawk, actor. I think I've watched Kurt bombastic in, you know, maybe a year ago. It's been very long since you know, I started watching. I've been too busy playing Shroud of the Avatar. If you don't know that game, well, it's a really nice game. A lot of players hate that game. But I was too busy playing that game for like 2 years. Okay, playing that game non-stop for 2 years. So I was away from Second Life for a very long time. So let's check the ring. I think the ring is still loading, or has it loaded? I still can see gray. Look at that. The turnbuckles are okay. They loaded. Let's see. There you go. So I'm zooming in so that the what do you call this? The parts of the ring will load. I think the LOD is very low for the ring because look at that. The turnbuckles disappeared again. I'm sure the icon is saying something. I'm very sure of that. I'm just not hearing it because again I'm too far from the ring. I'm like maybe 100 meters, maybe 10 meters from the ring. And the only reason why I can see the wrestlers because I'm zooming in. You can do that in Second Life. And the fans are chanting what? Okay. AARP is calling you. What is an AARP? Again, I will not understand most of the reference that the fans are chanting in chat. I won't be able to relate to most of them, especially when I can't hear what the icon is saying. So the icon is starting the event, and we have a very active crowd right here at Empire City, home of VWE. Again, guys, this is not a paid broadcast. Okay, I'm doing this because I like doing this. None of the places that I go to in Second Life, and even in Shroud of the Avatar, even the towns that I visit in Shroud of the Avatar, there are like hundreds of towns in Shroud of the Avatar, 300, 400. I visit many of them, and I feature them. I look at them. I check the player vendors. The same with Second Life. I go to different places, especially when I'm fishing, because that's my main source of Linden dollars is fishing. Virtual fishing, super fishing, magic fishing. Not that that other fish hunt. I don't do fish hunt. So when I do those and I live stream them, I live stream it doing them. Those are not paid. I'm not paid to do any of those. Okay, so I do this because I like doing it, and hope you guys enjoy watching it, and you don't get annoyed by me talking over what's happening, because most of the time I wouldn't know what's happening on the ring. Okay, so if you have any comments, questions, or reactions, you can say something in comments, and I will see it on the video, because that's the only way I can check the comment section. I have no other windows open to to lessen the memory usage of my computer, and to lessen the CPU usage as well, to reduce lag, hopefully. So the only windows running are my OBS, Second Life, and my music player. And I guess the icon is done talking. Bye bye, the icon. I wonder what he said. What did he say? He left without saying anything. Maybe they should add, a voice to text. What they're saying is also like posted in chat. So those with no voice, especially with those with voice is actually part of the viewer now, but I turned up my voice so I wouldn't hear anything. I guess there's also commentators. There are live commentators. Let's find them. Where are the commentators? So we see fans. There's the commentators, and look at that. I see gray people. I don't see dead people, but I do see gray people. There's one of them right there, and one avatar is wearing gray hair. And here we have invisible avatars with invisible bodies. So these are the commentators of this event, and the fans are booing. So they're obviously not booing the commentators with their invisible bodies. I think they're booing the person on the ring or inside the ring. Maybe not, because the person in the ring is the referee. VWE staff Adam Smith. Okay, so that is his name, Adam Smith. And what do we have here? We have two females, women wrestlers, I guess. So the first match is a women's match. Nice. We have here VWE wrestler Ellie Embers, and she's accompanied by VWE wrestler Lyra Phoenix. So those are display names, by the way. So in Second Life, you can have a display name and your actual account name. So those are different but the same. And you can change your display name. You can be, again, as I've said in my other video or in videos, you can be anything you want, anyone you want in Second Life. It's as I've said, creativity, possibilities, and freedom. That is what Second Life is. Maybe Linden Lab should use that tagline: creativity, possibilities, and freedom. And I guess this is her opponent. She's kind of favoring her, what's that, right arm. So I guess she's injured. So some part of some kind of storyline, maybe something happened in previous episodes, which I have no idea what. So we have the VWE champion, women's champion, Maxine Fireguard. Okay, so there's one thing that you can do in Second Life that you can't do in real life, and that is have a match against men and women, male and female avatars. There won't be any problems. You can do that if they want to do it. They can do it. They can have it's not really a mix. It's like they can fight women, because the women and men are basically equal in Second Life. There's no men. There are no women. Only the look is different. So you can have a match between a man and a woman, or a female and a male in Second Life, and it won't be a problem. Because everyone is equal in some ways, I think, or in every way. They are all the same. Okay, so I guess the match has started. I don't hear the bell. There's the bell. I was waiting for the bell. Okay, so look at that. Both of them are tired already. What were they doing at the back of the stage? Okay, so now they're sizing each other, but you can see that the champion is bigger than the challenger. I'm not sure if this is a women's championship match, but well, the challenger is taller, but the champion is bigger. Okay, so just a couple of kicks, another couple of kicks, and then what is that? So she rolled. Again, that is lag. Imagine if there is no lag, no animation lag, no network lag, no anything lag in Second Life. The matches would be very, very smooth, and the animation. Look at this! Someone just climbed up the ring. Okay. Oh, what happened? Is that a drop kick? And now she's down. We have an interference. I hate that. Even when I'm watching, I know it's just a show. It's part of the story. I just don't like it when because I kind of treat professional wrestling as like a real sport, And in real sports, you don't interfere during a match. Imagine Floyd Mayweather having a boxing match, and then is fighting someone, and then someone came into the ring and punched Floyd Mayweather on his face. That would be a disqualification, and it's not real. So I kind of treat pro wrestling the same, like a real sport sometimes. So that's why I don't like having interference during matches. But then again, it's just a show. I may treat it as like real sports, but it's not real, obviously. But when I was still a kid, I really hated it when whenever there's an interference, especially when my favorite wrestler is winning, or when the face is winning, and then the heels will come in and interfere with the match. So I can zoom in even closer if I want to. Let's do that. Oh, there you go. So it's kind of laggy. Even my even when I'm zooming in and out, you can feel the lag. Right now the speed frames per second is like 8 frames per second. You can see the frames per second right here. My goodness. It's like watching stop motion animation. Again, that is Second Life for you. Because most of the objects in Second Life are user created or player created. So if there is a creator that's who doesn't know how to optimize his images, optimize his objects, then it will cause lag because it will take time to load. Okay, checking my OBS. Okay, so I keep checking my OBS to see if there is any message in chat. Again, chat messages will appear on the live stream on the video. That's the only way I can check any message, and it will stay there for like 3 minutes or 180 seconds. So this is actually a good match. Boom! Right now it's still fair, except for the attempt to interfere a few minutes ago. Besides that, this is a very clean match right now. I'm sure that other other wrestler, I'm sure she will interfere maybe later in the match. Again, it's all part of the storyline. It's how you create heat between wrestlers. I still don't know how they assign or figure out who will win. I'm not sure if there is some kind of wrestling system like DCS. So DCS is like a combat system used in role play regions, fantasy role-playing regions. So it allows players to fight each other with weapons. So since I'm not a wrestler, I wouldn't know if they're using some kind of or similar system to that. Maybe they have a HUD that that lists a lot of moves that they can do. Oh, by the way, my animation overrider is I'm using the built-in Firestorm AO, so I'm not wearing any overrider. So I'm not sure if that affects the game, but I do know that having an animation override, it uses a lot of scripts and a lot of animation, so it can add to the lag of the region. But in my case, I'm not using any animation overrider except the one built into Firestorm. Okay, so we have a 2 count. So where did the other wrestler go? Okay, frame rate is like 11. Ah, look at that, we have a sign. What is that sign? Okay, so here we have some wrestling fans, and look at that. Her face is still loading. Her hair is still loading. And look at that. We have another avatar there. Her face still loading. Is this? I can't read it. Is this? Is this me? I think. Anyway, let's go back into the ring. It's so freaking laggy. Okay, so I'm going to turn away from the fans because the fewer the avatars or players are on the video or on the screen, the lesser the lag is. Look at that guy. That guy's shirt is still loading. So we have Maxine on the top rope, and she's gonna fly. She's gonna fly, and she's flying. Go fly like a bird. And there you go. Boom. Okay. She just flew. And she landed on, look at that, she's moving across the ring while lying down. And she landed on Ellie Embers. Again, Maxine is larger than Ellie. And we have the interference. Come on, ref, look at that, ref. Are you blind? We have a disqualification. Too bad. The referee was right there. I think it's a disqualification. I heard the bell. Okay. But I guess that is not going to stop the two ladies from beating the champion. Boom. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Oh, look at that. Why are you even laughing? That's not fun. That's painful. Look at that. They're still not finished. Okay, what happened? Somebody tripped the girl with the hair. Who's this? Okay, so she ran away. And now the girl with the red hair is after her. No, both girls are after her. Let's go and check who that is. It's another VWE champion, Rani Patel. So she's also a champion. So a champion help the champion. Again, I'm not familiar with all the champions. In fact, any of the champions here. So the champion, the other VWE champion, tripped the girl with the red and yellow hair. That girl is big. My goodness, she's big. I think she's like 7 feet. She's really big. Who does an emo cow in heat sound like? I don't know. What are you talking about? Okay, next match. So my guess is the winner of that match is Maxine. That's a disqualification. Ellie got disqualified. It doesn't really make sense. Why would you do that when you know you'll get disqualified? Seriously, why? Why? Tell me why. Okay, so I guess we're just waiting for the next match to start. We have the referee still on the ring or inside the ring. So the referee for the next match is still Adam Smith. I checked his name because I forgot already. I don't have the best memory, unfortunately, especially with names that I just saw. Maybe if I continue watching, if I keep on watching VWE wrestling events and even DCWF wrestling events, I might eventually learn all their names and not forget them. Okay, so I've given you this object, Rani Patel autograph picture, VW Radiance champion. Okay, so let's go and accept it. I just got something from the champion, July 2018, so it's some kind of picture. So what is that? So I got it. Oh, it's an object. It's not a texture. I thought it was a texture. Let's go and wear it. I'm going to attach it center HUD so I can take a look at it. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Ooh, okay. I'm going to spin it. Okay. There you go. There you go. It's a picture of the champion, I guess. It's loading. 270, fixing the degree. Look at that. Ah, look at that. I just got an autograph picture from the VWE champion, Rani Patel. I think I'm reading that correctly. Look at that. Again, thank you to the champion for this awesome gift. Okay, so I'm going to move it right here. So, hey, I got it, so why not display it and show it to the people while I'm watching the waiting for the next match. So she's also a champion. So Maxine also has the champion title on her. I guess they have like different kinds of champion. Maybe one is like the intercontinental champ. Like in WWE has like a lot of champions. They have the Universal Soldier champion. Then they have the WWE champion, and then they have the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile champion. They have all kinds of champion. Well, championship in WWE has no meaning actually. It's just, I don't even know why they have champions. WWE sucks, by the way. It sucks. When AJ Styles, signed with WWE, I thought it would, it would get me to watch WWE, and then Bobby Roode went to WWE. All my favorite Impact wrestlers, they all went to WWE. Samoa Joe went to WWE. Even the greatest man on earth, Austin Aries, went to WWE. Even when all of them went to WWE, I didn't go back and watch WWE. No, I tried watching. It's so toned down. It's so, the action is like, it's like the action was like, it's different. Okay, so there's a word used to describe the wrestling in WWE. I just couldn't remember it right now. Okay, so right now we have this guy. It's Roman Reigns. Oh, it's not Roman Reigns. It's Jayson Reigns. Wow, they have the same name almost. Roman Reigns, Jayson Reigns, and look at his physique. He has the Roman Reigns physique, even the long hair. But he's not wearing the beard, okay? So he's not Roman Reigns. Okay, so we have this guy. Oh, look at that. The fans are booing. It's the Icon. The fans don't like the Icon. I don't know why. Maybe he's a bad person. Again, it's just a show, part of the story. And that is who wants as your United States champion. Okay, so now the Icon is using local chat, so I can read what he's saying. We have Trisha status. Ooh, what's that? Parody of Trish? Now let's not lie to each other. DHA is the better representative. Okay. Hashtag DHA for US champ. What is this, Twitter? There's a hashtag. Lady Death. Hashtag was never yours. So is this like a championship contenders match? Something like that? Okay, so Jayson Reigns is big. Look at that, he's big. But then again, it's Second Life. You can be small and you can still win. So height, weight, size means nothing. All is fair. Okay. Everyone is the same. It's just a look. So the match has started. Both of them looks good, by the way. And now I guess they're looking at each other, looking with loving intentions. Look at that, Jayson Rain is just standing there. By the way, the frame rate is like 15 frames per second. It's a lot better because I'm not moving the camera around. Earlier I was like moving the camera around, so every time I move it, new things appear on screen and it gets loaded. And when objects gets loaded, they use up, they can cause lag. Look at that. Again, I'm not a wrestling commentator. I'm not familiar with many of the moves. Unless, of course, if it's WWE. If I'm watching WWE, the move set is like very limited. It's like punch, punch, body slam, kick, punch, punch, body slam, kick, kick, punch, punch, body slam. So unfortunately, this is not WWE. So the move set are the wrestlers' move set is what do you call this? They have a lot more move sets, or they have a lot more moves than with WWE. Oh my goodness, I can't even say WWE. Okay, so if you enjoy watching professional wrestling in real life, and you're in Second Life, well, go and check out the events here at VWE as well as in DCWF. DCWF, I think their shows are on Saturdays and Sundays. Right now it's Wednesday, it's VWE Day. I think the other show is on Monday. I was there, I went to the show, but it was so laggy. The ring wouldn't even load, or the ring didn't even load, okay, for me. So that's why I just left. But this time here in Empire City, the ring loaded. I don't want to move my camera because that might make the frame rate. I can't speak, unfortunately, sorry. Look at that. What is that move? Is that a back breaker? Something like? It's a back breaker, I think. And the icon is feeling it. Okay, 2 counts. 1 count? Hey, that is a slow count. The referee stopped counting. The referee is cheating. After the 1 count, the referee stopped. And he held his pose. Okay. Again, that is lag. It could be animation lag, it could be network lag, but that is definitely lag. And look at that, the icon is really, is really feeling the pain on his back. But his back, he went up, he's up, and he is groggy. And then there's a punch. Well, he got punched to on his gut. Okay, so I guess Jayson Rain is has the advantage. And now he's taking some knees from Jayson Rain, and the fans love it. My goodness! So the icon is really hated. The icon is so hated that the fans are cheering whenever he gets hit. Okay, so he got out of the way, and there's a clothesline. I can see that was a clothesline, and Jayson is outside the ring, and of course there's the booing. So you can hear the booing as well. I hope you guys can hear the booing. The fans are booing the icon. Okay, so now they're outside the ring and the referee is counting. The referee has stiff hands. And there's something wrong with his neck. Look at that. Look at that. He has this dark line around his neck. It looks weird. And his hands or his fingers are all stiff. Look at that. But he's counting. Count is now at 4. Okay, so I'm not sure if the count is up to 10 or 20. But my guess is it's up to 10, so they need to go back. It's now at 5. Oh, look at that. The icon is crying. You saw that. The icon was crying. Okay, count is... don't tell me this is going to be a no contest again. Okay, we need a clear winner. Okay. The last match was like, it ended with a disqualification. And the count is now at 6. So, if the count goes to 10, this is a no contest. Both of them will get disqualified. Okay, so the icon is back on the ring. He's inside the ring and he's favoring his back. I think Jayson needs to pin him now. He won't be able to kick out with that back. You need to drag him to the center of the ring. Don't pin him there. He'll be able to use the ropes. Of course, if that's if the matches in Second Life is works like in real life wrestling. And there you go. What is that? A punch to the icon's forehead. That must have hurt. And again, the fans are cheering. They love Jayson Reign. And then the superior said, "Go get him! Go get him!" So here we have a closer look at the action. Oops, lag. Sorry about that. Again, whenever I move my camera, it lags. Look at that. Go get him. I don't know if you can, if you guys can hear it, but yeah, the superior is shouting, "Go get him!" Okay, only 2 count. What? Now it's a fast 2 count. Before it was a slow 1 count. So the referee is not wearing any AO because again that will add to the lag. The only avatars that are wearing AO are the wrestlers right now because they need the animation. Suplex. And that's very long. Okay, so the blood is like rushing down to the icon's head, and then look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is creepy. That is very creepy. Look at that. You saw his head twist. It was twisted. It was twisted around. My goodness. What is this? Is this some kind of horror show? That looks very creepy. It was so creepy and weird. So Jayson Reign turned around and the icon's head was like in place. Okay, it stayed in place and it looks so creepy. For a second there, the match looked like a horror show. Okay, so anyway, so if you are hearing something creaking, that is my chair. I have an old chair and it's creaking. It needs oil. Anyway, look at that. The icon's kick missed Jayson Reign, and he got an elbow from Jayson Reign. And now the icon is down again. Why do I feel that the Icon is gonna cheat to win this match? I don't know. I have this feeling. I have this feeling that this thing will end with the Icon winning, because the Icon will do something like maybe cheat. Maybe he's hiding a brass knuckle. Maybe the referee should check if the Icon has a brass knuckle. I am getting that vibe, you know, from this match, because the Icon is getting beat up. Okay, so it's very you know, it's very wrestling like. When the heel, whenever the heel gets beat up, he always finds a way to cheat and win. So that's like you know, very common in pro wrestling. Hey, the referee is not even looking. Referee, look at the match. Look at the match. Ah, look at that. We have a reversal. Okay, what's that? Is that a John Cena move? Is that an F5, or is that like the move by who's that? The MMA fighter, Brock Lesnar. The referee is not counting, sir. Why are you standing there? Count. 1, 2, 3. Bell, winner, Icon. Something is wrong. The referee is not counting. Sir, please count. So again, lag. There you go. Our ref got knocked out on his feet. Okay. So something, I guess the referee got knocked out, but he's standing there. Wow, that's so freaky. And look at the Icon. The Icon obviously didn't like it, because he's obviously winning. He pinned Jayson Rain, but according to the fans, you know, I think the referee got disconnected. That's it. The referee got disconnected. Okay, that's so bad. Oh my goodness. There's nothing you can do about that when, you know, one of the participants in the match, well, the referee is a participant in the match. Without a referee, there is no match. So I think the referee got disconnected. In just a few more seconds, he will, you know, turn into dust, just like in Avengers Infinity War. Wait, he's speaking. Oh, he didn't get disconnected. I saw him talking. But he's just standing there. I think he's unconscious or something. He's unconscious. So even though he's standing, he's unconscious. Oh my goodness. So I think this is a big opportunity for the Icon. There you go. He's moving again. Okay, so he's awake now. He didn't get disconnected. I thought he got disconnected. So I guess he got hit by Jayson in one of his moves, and he got you know, I don't know. He became unconscious for like a minute or two. But he's moving now. He's moving now. Look at that, with his stiff hands. I think he's wearing an Altamura mesh body. Okay, that is just my guess, because the Altamura mesh body has stiff hands, unless of course you wear the AO. But then again, as I've said earlier, only the wrestlers are wearing AO. Okay, so I'm not even sure if my AO is affecting the sim. But then again, I'm using the built-in AO in Firestorm, so my guess is I'm not adding to the lag. Hopefully, I'm not adding to the lag. I hope. Look at that. What's that? It's like a neck breaker. 1, 2. Look at that. What was that? The Icon won. Boo! Okay, so I'm just booing for booing's sake. I don't even know why the fans are booing the Icon. He won fair and square. I didn't see him use any tricks, and now he's the champion. What? It's the US. Oh, it's a US. It's a championship match. So now he's the US champion. Again, it's a. I'm not sure why the fans are booing. Okay, so even though I'm talking and even though it's lagging, I didn't see the Icon use any kind of cheap tricks. Okay, he didn't use a brass knuckle. He didn't hit Jayson Rain below the belt. He didn't poke his eyes or anything. He obviously didn't use a steel chair, even though there's a lot of steel chairs around. Look at that. So you can pick one and use it. Okay, so that was a good match for the Icon. He was getting beat up. Okay, most of the match he was at the receiving end of the offensive from Jayson Rain, but well, he got lucky. And he won. And there's something wrong with the referee. The referee is on the mat, on the canvas, and is looking for something. Okay, so we're waiting for the next match. So that was two good matches. Again, I think Linden Lab should do something with the, they need to, I don't know what they need to do, but they need to do something with the, lag. Okay, well, if you got no sauce, then you lost, but you also get lost in the sauce. I have no idea what it means. Okay, so the superior says, well, if you got no sauce, then you lost, but you also get lost in the sauce. It's some kind of saying, I guess. It's I don't know what it means. So my camera is on the referee right now. Again, the referee is Adam Smith with his stiff fingers. Look at that. Oh, he's leaving. Where are you going, Mr. Referee? Why are you getting out of the ring? Now he's just sitting there. Okay, so let's take a look at the commentators. Maybe the commentator's body has loaded. And look at that. Okay, something's wrong with this guy. Hey, what's wrong with you, sir? So we have James Deadhunter, VWE stamp. So these two are the the official commentator of this show. Okay, so they're just sitting there and there's something wrong with their chairs. So what is wrong? Maybe they have big butts, or they have big behinds, or they have large bottoms that they don't fit on their chairs. That is the only explanation that I can think of right now. And look at that. We have this is a freaky looking avatar, It's a chair with a face. We have a chair with a face. My goodness. Okay, so let's go back. Take a look at the ring because the fans are cheering wildly. Who's this guy? Is that Ric Flair? No, it's not Ric Flair. He only looks like Ric Flair from a distance because he's wearing the same style of outfit. When I first started watching wrestling, I didn't like Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. But when I started watching Nitro back in the day, well, I eventually kind of liked him. I was a big Hulk Hogan fan back then. So I wasn't a big fan of Ric Flair. It's like Hulk Hogan is like a rival. Ric Flair is like a rival to Hulk Hogan back then. So, but now I like Ric Flair. Unfortunately, he's in WWE. Too bad. Again, I don't watch WWE shows. I did watch the their version of the Ultimate Deletion. They called it the Woken Universe. It was bad. My goodness. Well, right now I'm remembering Impact's Final Deletion in Impact, and it makes me laugh just remembering the entire thing. Okay, that show was freaking insane, and whenever I think of it, it puts a smile on my face. So that's how much I love Final Deletion in Impact. But when I watch in YouTube, I watch it in YouTube. When I watched the Ultimate Deletion, the WWE's version of the Ultimate Deletion, it was so cringy. I know the Final Deletion was also cringy, but it was funny. There's a big difference between the two. The Impact's Final Deletion with Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy was also cringy. It was low. The style was low budget. It was cringy, but it was funny. Okay, it was funny. The WWE version of Ultimate Deletion was cringy. It was also cringy. Looks low budget, but it was not funny. Seriously, when I was watching Final Deletion at Impact Wrestling, I was laughing the entire time. That's why whenever I remember it, it makes me smile. But whenever I remember the version in WWE, it makes me kind of sad because they ruined a very good gimmick. Okay? It was a unique gimmick. I don't know why even Matt and Jeff went back to WWE. Oh my goodness. Okay, so going back to VW, why am I talking about WWE when I'm watching VWE? Okay, so again, WWE sucks. If you're a fan of WWE, if you're a VWE fan and you're also a fan of WWE, then I'm really sorry. I apologize because I just don't like WWE. It sucks. John Cena sucks. I still like AJ Styles. I still like Bobby Roode. I still like Samoa Joe. Well, Austin Aries went back to Impact. Great. But even with those guys, they won't make me watch WWE. Sorry, even with those guys, even though I love those guys back in Impact Wrestling. Okay, so we have here this guy who's wearing a robe. He is the VWE champion, the Kieran Darkwatch. What? His name has the last time I remember about Kieran, he doesn't have the in his name. Now he has the Kieran Darkwatch, and his opponent is another VWE champion, Jeffrey Fireguard. So it's champion versus champion. Not sure what kind of champion. Maybe we have the I'm not going to. I was about to make fun of make up some championship names. Anyway, we have champion versus champion. Or maybe it's a wait. Maybe it's a tag match. Okay, so we have the Kieran Darkwatch teaming up with this guy, Jeffrey Fireguard. So we have two VWE champions. Maybe they're tagging as tagging as a team against whoever the opponents are. I'm not sure how many matches are there in this show right now. Okay, so let's take a look at the announcement. I have the announcement right here. Oh, we have a message from okay, so it's just I got that already. So we have Ellie Embers. Okay, so that's one match against Maxine. Okay, so we have the Icon versus Jayson Rain. Okay, that was all over. Okay, so we have a tag team main event. So this is the last match. We have 3 matches. We have the Karsin brothers versus the Misfit, Jeffrey Fireguard, and the current VWE World Champion, the Kieran Darkwatch. Okay, so this is the main event. The main event. So I guess those guys are the opponents. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They have very nice outfits, and they have that guy looks like Austin Aries for some reason, and they have matching clothings, matching uniforms or costumes. I don't know what they're called now. Uniforms, outfits, and there you go. The bell hasn't rung yet, and there's already action in the ring. So, and the two look at that. Those two are just looking at each other. Okay, so the champion needs to take off his robe. He's fighting with his robe on. That is a nice looking robe. Look at that. He still has his championship belt on his shoulder. So we have the Kieran. Okay, that's I apologize, but that's so funny. We have the Kieran Darkwatch. Well, at least it has impact. Impact Wrestling. It has impact when you say it. The. Okay, so again we have the two the two commentators right here. We have this guy here, James Deadhunter, and this chair, Johnny Lamonico. So we have the chair. Again, it's lag. Okay, so I guess the animation for the chairs didn't load it correctly. That happens. Again, this is Second Life. Okay, so the match has started, I think. So where's the other? Where are the other two wrestlers? Where are they? Oh, there they are. They are on the floor. So we have this guy on the floor. It's the VWE superstar Bray. It's not Bray Wyatt. It's just Bray. And on the ring we have Michael Karsin, and of course Jeffrey Fireguard, the Misfit. I don't know where the champ is. Where is the champ? Oh, the champ is right there. He took off his clothes, his robes. Okay, so this is going to be a fun match between champions. Not exactly between champions. We have two champs based on their titles, by the way. We have two champions tagging against those two guys with matching uniforms. Maybe they are in love. That's why they have matching uniforms. They have a couple's. They're wearing a couple's uniform. Now I'm just making fun of the wrestlers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so so we have Bray beating Jeffrey outside the ring. I didn't see the action, unfortunately. I was too busy laughing at the couple's uniform. Okay, so we have a pin. We have a quick 2 count or counts by the referee. Again, the referee is Adam Smith. Is the official officiating this official match. There's a lot of official in that sentence. And what happened? Okay, I'm going to focus on, let's focus on Jeffrey Fireguard. Okay, so wherever Jeffrey goes, the camera goes. Ah, look at that. I don't know what that move is. But it involves the neck area. So we have a tag. Bray is coming in. Look at that, they're tired already. Anyway, who's Bray, by the way? Okay, so this guy is Bray. The guy wearing the yellow boots is Bray. Okay, tag team action. Ah, look at that. Even with the you know, the bad animation or the lagging animation, it still looks cool. I hope you guys saw that. It was a, you know, a tag team move. It ended with you know, with Bray kicking Jeffrey, and of course with a pin. Of course, it's only a 2 count. So this is a good this is the basic of tag team wrestling. You keep your opponent near your corner or on your corner, so you don't let them, you know, tag, obviously. So go get him and pull him back. Pull him back. Come on, pull him back. Keep him on your corner. Basic tag team wrestling, my goodness. Go and pull him. Drag him back to your corner. There you go. Nice move. Good idea. And what's that? A knee to the face. Ooh, another knee to the face. We need to add blood. Okay, so this would, I think it would be more awesome if you know, the animation, the action has more blood, you know. It's something that we don't see in WWE. Blood. For some reason, WWE hates blood. Of course, I can understand why. But since this is in Second Life, maybe they can add blood to the matches. Okay, so right now my camera is focused on Jeffrey, the misfit. We have here a suplex. Oh, it's not a suplex. Some kind of move that he threw. He basically threw Jeffrey on the top rope. But as you can see, the ropes are stiff. Those are metallic ropes. Okay, they are stiff. So if someone threw you on the ropes, it would hurt. Okay, because those are stiff ropes. Okay, another double team, another tag team action from Bray and forgot the name again. I guess Jeffrey. Okay, so that is an awesome move. What is that? What do you call that move? It looks like he spun in the air. Maybe it's a 360 spin, and then he hit Jeffrey while he's landing, or on his way down. He hit Jeffrey. Oh my goodness! Even with the lagging animation, you can easily see the move. Again, that is Second Life. Nothing I can do. My internet connection is already fiber, but then again, I'm halfway across the server around the world. Okay, so it could be distance from the server is also a factor when you know, when measuring lag. But I do have a good internet connection. My internet connection is fiber. It's not DSL, it's fiber. And look at that. Jeffrey was groggy for a second. Then he did this move, and now Michael is down. Okay, so this could be a chance for Jeffrey to tag the champion. Look at that. The champion has gray body. What kind of body is that, Mr. Champion? Again, as I've said earlier, when textures are loading, you will see a gray texture, and then it will slowly load. Okay, so Jeffrey was able to tag the champion, and now the fans are cheering wildly. So we have a baby face as a champion. So we have faces and heels. And look at that drop kick to Kane or Michael. His name is, again, what's his name? Michael Karsin. Okay, my camera is focused on the champion because the champion is the star of the show. Obviously, he's the champion. He's the current world VWE world champion, and his name is the Kieran Darkwatch. You know, emphasis on the, because that is how his name is written or displayed. Okay, look at that. That is a nice move. I didn't fully saw it because of lag. And of course, I still have the autograph signed or autograph picture of Rani Patel, Miss Bollywood Rani Patel. So now it's 2 against 1. Where's Michael? Michael, where are you? Show yourself. Okay, so Michael is outside the ring, and right now the champion is working on Bray. The champion is telling him to just quit already. Well, he's not really saying anything. I'm just making things up. Okay, so the champ just dragged Bray to the center of the ring. What is he going to do? And there is a mosquito trying to bite me. Okay, so all I can say is that the champion is punishing Bray. And now Bray is favoring his left knee or left leg. So the action has slowed down. So the champion entered the match and the action slowed down. Maybe that is his style, slow but accurate, but painful, something like that. Slow but sure. Now they're just looking at each other like they're in love or something. I love you, man. I love you too, man. Now I'm doing dialogues now. I'm monologuing. Okay, there you go. Another elbow. Is that an elbow or is that a punch? And now Bray, it's Kane, it's Michael, it's Karsin. Michael is groggy. And there you go. What is that move? A knee to the stomach. I didn't see it because the action was too fast. Everything is a blur. And now we have a pin. 2 counts. Wow. So the champion is really big. And his skin is all shiny. Maybe that's why the Michael and Bray can't hold him, because he has like shiny skin, and when you have shiny skin, that means you have oily skin, or maybe you have oil on your skin. That's why it's shining or glistening. Okay, I know that move. It's a drop kick. And we have a pin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Michael and Bray won. No? Okay, so is Michael gonna tag Bray? Nope. Nope, he didn't. He didn't tag Bray. So it's still Michael against the champion. So now my camera is focused on Michael. Ah, look at that. Elbow to the face and a kick. An elbow and a kick. Nice move. And what do you call that move? Like, I think they should, call out their moves like they're like superheroes or something like that. If you watch animes, you'll especially what do you call this? Power Rangers, those Sentai heroes, they always call out their moves. If you're watching animes, they like to call out their moves, especially when you're watching animes like those card games like Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh and Body Fight. They like to call out their moves because they're calling out the cards. Ah, look at that! We have some. The Karsin brothers has a fan watching. Look at that! Come on, Karsin brothers. So he is obviously rooting for the Karsin brothers, which is Michael and Bray. So now Bray is in the ring. So who's gonna win this match? Will the baby faces cheat? Again, I'm not sure who's the baby faces here. So I just assume that the champion, the team of the champion is the baby face, and the Karsin brothers are the heels. Ah, look at that position. That is bad. You don't want to be in that position because you are helpless. That is a very bad position. You won't be able to defend yourself. You're open to attacks. So right now the champion is really having a hard time. Okay. Something happened. The champion just stood there, and there goes a clothesline, but he missed. He's still just standing there, and now they're looking at each other. I love you, man. And there you go. What's that? A choke slam? Was that a choke slam? Did I just saw a choke slam? Okay, so we have here the referee and his, there's something weird around his neck. Okay, so don't drag him near his corner. What are you doing? That is not a good move. You need to drag him to your corner. Drag him down. Down there. Ah, look at that. I guess he used the ropes. Oh, what's happening? I just heard a beep. I heard a beep. Okay, it's 7:15. So it's over an hour since the show started, and Bray's now down, but they are very near Bray's corner, and Michael is right there. Michael can interfere and can break the count if he wants to. Okay, 2 counts. So who are they booing now? Who are the fans booing? That's the question. Look at that. Something happened to Jeffrey. Jeffrey was like holding his neck, the back of his neck, like someone attacked him. So did someone attack Jeffrey? So now where is Michael going? So Michael's right there. So right now they are at the champ's corner. I keep hearing that beeping sound. I don't know if that is from Second Life or if that is from another application. And look at that. Bray is in the same position as the champion was a few minutes ago. Okay, so that again, this is a very bad position. And of course we have the champion right here. There she is, and you can see her on your screen right now, and she's enjoying the match. I'm not sure who she's rooting for. And of course we have the fan there. Let me read the sign. Is this mine? Ah, it's the icon. Look at that. The icon is trolling the fans, I guess. Is this mine? Of course it's yours now. You won it a few minutes ago. So the icon is now the USA champion. Okay, so we have a tag. So Jeffrey just tagged the champion. He's back in the ring. What are they going to do? They're going to obviously double team Bray. So there goes the first one, the knee, and then the shoulder, and then Bray is down. Of course the legal man is that guy, the champion, the Kieran Darkwatch. So I think this is over. And there's the phone. The phone is ringing. Please answer the phone. Do I need to go to the phone and answer it? Okay, so I'm not sure why the champion dragged Bray to this neutral corner. He should have kept Bray on their corner. So that was the good move. But for some reason he dragged Bray to this neutral corner, and then he slammed him. Just the basic unexciting slam, body slam. Oh, there's the beep again. Something is beeping. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the beeping, but there is something is beeping. Look at that. I can see the chair. Okay, so the champion is on the top ropes, or the top rope, just one, of course. And we have Michael. I think Michael's gonna push the champion down. Yep, he pushed him down, and the referee didn't see it. So something is wrong with Bray. Look at that. What is wrong with Bray? Look at that. That is a very bad position. My goodness, what happened? Okay, look at that. He broke his neck. That was bad. He broke his neck. Did you see that position? His neck was all twisted. My goodness. That is Second Life for you. Somebody just broke his neck. It was all twisted. But look at that, he's walking. He's still walking. And now the champion is down. It's 2 against 1. Jeffrey is out. Where is Jeffrey? Hey Jeffrey. There's Jeffrey. and he just got a drop kick from Michael, and I'm not sure what Bray is doing with the referee. Look at that, he's still running after the referee. Oh no, he's not. He's not running after the referee. But Jeffrey is right down there. This is bad for the champion. Come on guys, go kick him. Kick him. Kick him. I'm sure they are planning on doing something. They just couldn't figure what that something out. Or something is. What that something is. Okay, so what's happening now? Okay, so let's zoom in. Again, my frame rate is very low. It's like 12 FPS. Okay, so Michael is like doing the cha-cha. Okay, there you go. There's a kick right on the face of the champion. And then again, another kick. Wow. So I'm not sure what the referee is doing. He's just letting the Karsin brothers do what they want with the champion. Maybe the referee is what do you call this? Maybe the referee is part of the what's happening. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So Bray just pinned the champion, the current VWE World Champion, the Kieran Darkwatch. Okay, so that was a good match. But I'm not sure why the referee allowed the double team. It was like he's part of the team. It's like 3 against 1 in the ring. Of course, it could be lag, you know, lag. Again, so the Kieran Darkwatch is still on the ring, and I guess Michael's still not finished with the champion. He's also in the ring. He's looking at the champion. Is he saying something? I have no idea. Don't talk, just leave. No one wants to hear your tribe. Ooh, what? Oh, I guess Michael is saying something. Yup, he's saying something to the champion. Maybe Michael is saying, "You suck, champion. You suck." Of course, I'm making that up. I don't know. I really don't know what Kane or Michael is saying. So I guess, guys, that's it. Oh, it's not Michael that's talking. It's Bray. Bray is talking. So I guess, guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this wrestling event here at the Empire City. It's brought to you by VWE. So next time, oh, look at that, Jeffrey is back with that. What is that? What is that? It's not a candlestick, because there I see some spikes on that stick. It's not a candlestick. Oh, it's a candlestick, but it it has like barbed wires around it. Look at that. It's a barbed wire candlestick, and it's black. My goodness. So Jeffrey suddenly turned hardcore, and he chased the Karsin brothers away. Okay, so next time it's DCWF Showdown. Is it Showdown? It's Saturday. Again, I'm not promising anything, because their shows is like very early in the morning my time. So if I get the chance, I'm going to go and watch the event on Saturday. I'm not sure if there is an event this Friday. Anyway, I will learn about it. They usually sends out notices via the DCWE group and the VWE group as well. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed watching this live stream, and if you guys enjoyed it, then please like the video, share to your friends, and subscribe to my channel in YouTube. Also, I would like to thank the current VWE champion. I think it's Rani Patel. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry about that. Okay, it's Rani Patel. It's hard to read the text on the picture, for giving me an autograph picture. Again, thank you very much. Anyway guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in Second Life. Bye bye.